Once upon a time, in a cozy little town, there lived a supermom named Sally. She wasn't the kind of superhero who wore capes or flew through the sky, but she had a heart full of love and a knack for making everything work, no matter how tough things got. Sally was a single mom to her bright and spirited daughter, Talia. Every morning, Sally would wake up early, humming a cheerful tune as she prepared breakfast for Talia. "Good morning, sunshine," she'd say, placing a plate of pancakes on the table. Talia, still rubbing the sleep from her eyes, would groan, "Do I have to go to school today?" Sally would smile and reply, "Of course. Your friends can't wait to see that awesome project you've been working on." And just like that, Talia's mood would brighten. Sally's days were a whirlwind of activity. After dropping Talia off at school, she'd head to work, where she was known for her incredible efficiency and dedication. Her coworkers often marveled at how she managed to juggle so much. "How do you do it, Sally?" they'd ask. She'd laugh and say, "Tons of coffee, a little sleep, and oodles of love." After work, she'd pick up Talia, do the grocery shopping, and whip up a delicious dinner, all while keeping a smile on her face. But behind that smile, Sally was feeling the strain. Rising expenses and Talia's growing needs were stretching her budget thin. "I need to take on more work," she thought one evening as she looked over the bills. But no matter how tired she was, Sally always made sure Talia felt loved and cared for. As Talia grew older, she began to change. The sweet little girl who once clung to her mom's hand was now a teenager, full of opinions and a desire for independence. One day, Talia announced, "Mom, I'm going out with my friends tonight." Sally's heart sank. "What about breakfast?" she asked, trying to keep her voice light. "I'll grab something at the mall," Talia replied, already halfway out the door. Sally sighed, watching her daughter leave. She knew Talia was growing up, but it was hard to let go. Things came to a head one evening when Talia wanted to attend a party hosted by a boy named Brandon. Sally had heard rumors about Brandon and didn't trust him. "You're not going to this party," she said firmly. Talia was furious. "You never let me do anything," she shouted. "I'm trying to protect you," Sally replied, but Talia wasn't listening. She stormed off to her room, leaving Sally feeling helpless and heartbroken. The next morning, something strange happened. When Sally and Talia woke up, they found that they had switched bodies. Talia was now in her mom's body, and Sally was in Talia's. At first, they were both horrified. "What do we do now?" Talia asked, panicking. Sally took a deep breath. "We'll just have to live each other's lives for a while," she said. And so, Talia went to work while Sally went to school. It didn't take long for them to realize how hard the other's life was. Talia struggled to keep up with Sally's demanding job, while Sally found herself overwhelmed by the pressures of being a teenager. At school, Sally faced a surprise math test and realized how tough it was to keep up with her studies. Meanwhile, Talia was at home, trying to do the grocery shopping and laundry. "What's wheat flour? Is self-rising the same as regular?" she muttered, staring at the shopping list in confusion. By the end of the day, both of them were exhausted. That evening, Talia ran out of the house, frustrated and angry. She wandered to the park, where she ran into Marge, a family friend. "You okay?" Marge asked. Talia, still in Sally's body, sighed. "It's just Talia. She's so annoying. Everything's annoying." Marge smiled gently. "You know, I've never heard you complain about Talia before. You've always been so patient with her. Remember those nights when she was a baby and you'd soothe her to sleep? Or how you'd cook amazing meals after a long day at work? You've always put her first, no matter what." Talia's eyes filled with tears as she realized how much her mom had sacrificed for her. Meanwhile, Sally, still in Talia's body, had a heart-to-heart with Talia's friend Ryan. "Our parents don't understand how hard our lives are," Ryan said. Sally nodded. But I know you love your mom. I've seen the way your eyes light up when you talk about her. Sally smiled, realizing how much Talia truly cared. When Talia returned home, she found Sally waiting for her with a warm smile and a delicious meal. I'm sorry, Mom, Talia said, tears streaming down her face. I didn't realize how hard it's been for you. I love you so much. Sally hugged her tightly. I love you too, sweetheart. And I'm sorry for not understanding how tough it is to be a teenager. In that moment, something magical happened. They switched back to their own bodies. From that day on, Sally and Talia worked together as a team. Sally continued to be the supermom she always was, but now with more empathy and understanding. Talia, in turn, became her mom's sidekick, appreciating all the love and effort Sally put into raising her. Together, they proved that with love and teamwork, anything is possible.